Hey everyone, AMR back again with another video. So in today's episode, I am going to be doing some more of the Puzzle Rush. I really like doing these on the channel. I think it helps me out a ton. And from as far as I can see, you guys all enjoy it as well. And that's pretty much what I'm here to do, is try and make sure that I'm entertaining you. And maybe we can learn some stuff along the way. But let's go ahead and jump into some of the Puzzle Rush. So if you are new to the channel, I'm not going to go ahead and repeat myself constantly. But on chess.com, they have this Puzzle Rush thing where you get 3 strikes and then you're done, and it starts off at the easiest level, and then it keeps getting harder and harder and harder until you kind of cap yourself out. I think the highest I've ever gotten was 28. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get our king first, and we'll be putting him in check. So this is obviously going to be the right move. It's pretty much just a race to see who can get to that first king or that first queen. So you might be thinking oh, I just want to avoid I don't even know what I was going to say here. I think that the obvious move is just to take right there and then just start pawn marching all the way down. Didn't want to overthink that too much. It was pretty much a easy concept. So if you're familiar with how these Puzzle Rush go, they really try and beat in some of the basic concepts into you. So here you have a mating pattern established right there. The only thing preventing you from getting a checkmate initially is going to be this bishop, which you can go ahead and take, at which point the king will just kind of be rendered defenseless and there's nothing that they can do. Okay, so next up here, just thinking through a couple of different options. So you put him in check. Then I think he just takes the queen. But what does that do for us? Not a whole lot. So we have to consider our options. And I think that the better option is probably going to be this one. Now the reason why is because all of the pieces around it are boxing this king in. Can't really escape anywhere, and there's nothing that can take this knight. So I think this is actually going to be a checkmate. And it is. Okay, so next up on this list, I think that we're just going to go ahead and place this here. King can't go there because you have the knight. Can't take because of the knight. Can't go here because you'll have the rook there. And then it can't go there because the rook will be on the same line as well. Alright, so next up, black to move. So I'm wondering here that maybe what I do is go here. But what is the goal there? What can I do with that information? You know? It's all about trying to make sure that you're not having many wasted moves on your part. Biggest things of note is that this pawn is protecting this. I mean, this rook is protecting all of this. I could go here, but then if I do that, then he's probably just going to end up taking here, which isn't great. And if he takes there, then if he takes there, can't go to either one of these. He could go there. So if he does that, though, what's the play? I don't know. I can't just go here, because if I do that, then I'm just, asking for it. This one should be pretty easy given the fact that it is so low level, and I'm probably just missing it, honestly. I don't know it off the top of my head. This one just sounds very... It just sounds like the correct move. The only thing I can think of, though, is that if I go here... Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. So, all right. If I go here, the king can't go to any of these squares because this rook is here. It can't go to here, and it can't go there. It's going to be a checkmate. I don't know why it took me so long to see that line, but that's, again, why these puzzles are so important. They are going to absolutely catapult you into seeing all the lines on the chessboard. So here I think it's a quick checkmate. I had to make sure really quick because if I don't, I'm putting my king in some pretty vulnerable position. I think it is though, so we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. So next up we have white. All right. So I'm thinking that this is the right move. So it's protected by the queen. Can't go up. So I'm thinking that this is the best move. It's protected by the queen. Can't go up, can't take. Can't go there because the rook. Is there anything that can take it? I don't think so. Now, is there any reason... Is there anything that I'm missing that... Oh, okay. So you can't go here because it's pinned. But you can go here, and that is not pinned. Okay. That makes sense. I'm glad that I took a sec, waited, looked at all the lines, and then went and made my move. I have a very bad habit of just kind of going with my gut and then it not paying out. All right, so for this next one, I'm thinking that you just drop your queen all the way down to D1 here. It protects this piece. Knight can't come, or the king can't come out to either one of these. There's nothing threatening this square here. I think it's just going to be a checkmate. Okay, so not necessarily a checkmate just yet, but I think that moving this piece here will make it a almost, not quite a checkmate. I mean, it pretty much is though. So what I'm trying to say here is that I put that piece there. This is protected here. The king's probably going to go ahead and take there, but then I can just take here and then it's going to be a checkmate anyway. It's just a losing position for the king. There's nothing that he can really do to get out of there. Okay, so putting the king in check right away. Is that what you want to do? You could. Yeah, I mean, I think doing that puts the king in check, and then it's basically you're gaining a pawn and a bishop, and then you'll be basically just up a piece at that point, up a piece at that point. So go ahead and go here. He moves there. You take here. Awesome. So doing fairly well so far. We're through 10 right now, and I really enjoy these. I hope you do as well. I try to listen to your feedback as much as I can. And I really do appreciate everyone on the channel. So, yeah, it just goes without saying, but thank you so much for everything. So next up here, we have white. White to move. So I'm thinking that if we go here, the king is forced to go to this square, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing whenever you can force the king to a certain position. And I think by pushing him there, then what we can do next, what would be the next move? Now you got to be careful here because you do have both of these pieces here on this line, and it's just not something you really want to screw with too much. However, I will say though, I do think that this is the correct move up here. I could be wrong though. Okay, so it turns out that that one is the correct line. So if I go here, he can't go here. He's going to be forced to go there, which is fantastic for us, and then it'll just be a checkmate. So I push here. Great. Then I push there, and it should be a checkmate, and it is. Awesome. So again, the biggest advice I can give to anyone on the channel is just take your time with these. They're meant for you to be challenged. They're not supposed to be super easy. But some of them are without, just way of virtue. So I think I'm going to push this here. Put the king in check. He can't take because the pawn is backing that up. So it's going to be leaving this rook hanging. So I think that's probably going to be the right move. Okay. So black to move now. Okay. Kind of thinking that this is the right move, but I need to make sure first. So by putting that there, you are blocking off both of these squares. Your king is protecting here, and the king can't go there. Is there anything that can take my king or my queen? I don't see it. So I think that that's just going to be a checkmate if I move right here. Okay, so black to move now. All right. Okay, so I think what I need to do here is I need to put him in check. Then then he'll take here. Then I take there. Then the queen is just forced to move. But then I'm just down a queen. Like there's nothing to like force him to have to take that, you know? So I don't know if I like it. I think I'd rather go here. I think I'd rather go there. And then... yeah, I mean, that just makes so much more sense. I think I go here. Threatening the mate in 1. If he pushes here, then I just go ahead and take the knight. I think that's best. Man, I'm going to be honest. I had very little faith in my ability right there. I don't know why I'm overthinking these so much, but I definitely am right now. I think pushing this here makes a lot of sense. It's not quite checkmate yet, but it's pretty damn close. So it'll go there. King will be forced over here. Then we'll go there, and then that'll be the checkmate. 1, 2. Bam. White to move. So, all right. The important part here is that we have to make sure that we're keeping the king in check. However, I do think it's just mate in 1 right now. You have the rook occupying these. If you go ahead and just take this rook here, you are now occupying all of this. The king is in check. It can't move. There's nothing going to be targeting this square here. So I think it's just mate in 1. Alrighty. So next up here, I think, again, it's another mate in 1, but it's kind of hard to see if you're not familiar with the line. Since you have the knight occupying both of these squares and you have a rook here, you're going to be putting the king in check, and it has to move, and it can't go to any of these squares because your rook will be now occupying all this, trapping in that king, and there's nothing that can help it to get out. So I'm really thinking that this is the right move right here. Okay, white to move. It's a toughie. So I think we go here, put him in check. Then we go there, put him in check again. He drops back, it's checkmate. I think that's the right play. Okay, didn't see that one coming. I mean, do I drop back here now? And then I just get the bishop for free? Sounds right. I don't think I can get the... yeah, I don't think I can get anything else. So I think I'm going to go here. Ooh. I really wish I could go back. Can't go back. It sucks, but we are on 17 right now. We missed our first one, so it's going to happen, but kind of sucks to see the first one go. All right. So looking at a couple of these lines here, okay? So right off the bat, you know, I'm thinking maybe here, right? So if that happens, I think then I'm up a piece, we're even. So I'm up a piece, we're even, right? I'm up a piece, we're even. I'm up a piece. I think that that's actually pretty good for us. So let's just go ahead and do that. So we go there. Now I think we go here. Now we go here. Makes sense. Good. I'm glad to see I haven't lost literally everything. Okay, so next up on the docket here. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. So if I push this here, he can take. I push this there, he can push up. And then I think I can get the pawn checkmate. Is that what this is? That is nasty. I think that's right. You go here, then I take, then I push up. Unreal. Unreal. That was a nasty checkmate. All right, black to move. Okay. Just got to think about all these different lines, man. So if I push here, he takes. I go there. And he has to go to one of these squares. What does that do for me? I don't really see a ton of value in it, so I'm not going to do it. It is black to move, which is adding to my confusion because I don't see a great play like glaring me in the face right now. Okay, so let's think about all the different lines here. So this queen can start to pawn gobble if I don't do anything there. Now, I think I could double this up here. Seems right. Seems like the right move. I'm gonna go there, but I kind of expect to be wrong here. I just don't see a great line. Okay. Now I think I go here. Okay. Now I think I go here. Takes. Moves out of the way, takes. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that felt good. That one actually didn't feel as tough as what I had envisioned in my head. Okay, so I think that this is going to be a mate in one. Looking at this right off the bat, I think that I can just go there and it's just going to be a mate in one. Can't take because I'm protected here. Can't go there, can't go here. Can't go there because of the queen. Can't go here because of the pawn. Is there anything I can take my queen? I don't see it. I think that this is just going to be a mate in one checkmate. Okay. So black to move here. Man, this is another toughie. So my initial thought is going to be to push the queen right here. Sorry, my mouse pad is a little off. My initial thought is to push the queen there, threatening a mate in one. At which point, the only thing that I could really see the opposition doing to try and disrupt that would potentially be to, is there a way he can get me in check? I don't see it. I mean, he could put me in check like here with his queen, but I could just take. I think this is best move right here. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. Okay, so that is the best move. Okay, now I think I go here, put pressure on the queen. Perfect. And then now I think I'm just up a queen. Fantastic. No problem. All right, white to move. So What are we looking at here? So currently our queen's under threat right now. Places that the queen cannot go are going to be this square, this square, this square, this square, this square, this square. Can't go there. Can't go here. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go here. Can't go there. There's really minimal places that my queen can go. So what that's trying to tell me, I think, is that you're probably not going to want to really move your queen at all. I could be wrong. Let's think about this. Let's think. So actually, I think what we need to do is we need to take. They take. We check. King has to move. We take the queen, and then we're just. Yeah, I think that's the right move. I could be wrong, but let's just go for it. I think we go there, then we go here, then we go there. Fantastic. All right. So we have black to move now. What's interesting to me is the fact that we could, maybe do this line. And then once we do that, we have the very powerful just push that back. I like it. We'll see. It does definitely call for some things to go right. And what could end up happening, like they have two ways to stop this. They have this piece here and they have this piece there. Other than that, I don't see a ton that can be done right now. I mean, the bishop could also go there, but I'm still going to be right here with my rook. So I think this is right. I think I'm going to go right there, push him over. I go here now. As anticipated, I knew that they could put the bishop there. Keep him in check, as anticipated. So now we're kind of in a situation here. How do we get out of this? Do we get out of this? I don't know. I mean, I could just see myself just taking this pawn and being happy with it. The only problem is, like, we're essentially, I mean, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 pawns. We'll have 6 pawns, 2 bishops, a rook, and a king. I think that is probably the winning move. Or, sorry, the best move. I don't think it's the winning move. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, hold on. Let's, for the sake of just entertaining me, let's say we go here. This rook takes, right? The rook takes there. We take here. The rook moves up. I mean, what does that do? What was my big brain idea right there? Hold on. Okay, so let's click over here. Let's say that we go here. Okay, the rook moves there. We take the rook, right? King moves over. We take the pawn, and then. Yeah, we're just out a lot of pieces. We just sacrificed a shit ton of stuff for no reason. So that doesn't sound right to me. Oh, but you know what does? I think that we take this pawn here. The rook pushes up. We push down. They can't take us because we got protection. Hey, baby. Let's do it. Bang, bang. Sheesh. I am 4 away from my personal best. This is shaping up to be pretty good. All right. So black to move here. How are we going to do this? Okay. So if we were to take here, the king could take. Is there anything? Ooh. So I think that the correct move is going to be to take the queen. I think that we take this. King moves up, takes here. We go here, put the king in check. We take the rook. That sounds right to me. We'll be up by a lot at that point. So I think that that's right. Damn, it feels good. I'm playing some good chess right now. All right, so next move here. Next move, I think, put the king in check. These two squares are occupied. King can go here temporarily. Yeah, I think that this is the right move. King can go here if he wants. At which point then we can go ahead and drop this down here, and then the rook will take, and then we'll take with our rook, and then it'll just be checkmate. I think that's right. Okay, so then we drop down here. We drop there. Then we go here. Oh, baby. I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling spicy, man. All right, here we go. So next up. Ooh. Next up. All right, so I like the idea of just taking here, but I couldn't tell you why. I mean, I could go there with this piece. Sorry, I didn't label that. I could go there, and then what, you know? Like, what am I planning on doing with that move? What I don't like is that then I'll be just kind of like hanging my... I think I do want to go here. I want to take that piece first. I think I want to take that piece first. Yeah. I could be wrong. I really hope I'm not wrong, but I feel like you got to take. Okay. Didn't really see that one coming. And then I want to say you go here. Put the king in check. Then you can push up. Sounds right. It sounds right. It sounds right. I'm just gonna go for it. Ah! All right. That really sucked. All right. White to move. White to move for all the glory here, man. Come on. Let's think about this. So, can't go there, can't go here. We know that because the rook. Knight, actually. Queen can't go here, can't go there. Can't go here. It can't go there or just get taken. I mean, call me crazy, but is this one of those ones where you just kind of like trade a shit ton? Kind of seems like it. Hold up. Let's say I go here first. Okay. They take. We take. Holy shit. That was really confusing. Say that we go there. They take. We take. Okay. King is now in check. You have this bishop blocking these. The queen. So the king can go here. At which point the queen's there. Oh, he can't go there because my bishop. I think this is the right move, guys. I don't know. If I lose on this one, it's totally fine. But looking here, we have all of these squares occupied. So the king can't go anywhere. We put the king in check initially, right? King can't go there because of my queen, right? So he's going to have to take with the knight here, right? Now we got a free shot on this knight. A lot of shit still applies to us, though. Like this rook is doing nothing in this whole little scheme and diagram right here. I think that this is the right call. Let's just go for it and just cross your fingers, pray with me. That goes there, and then I'm thinking that this is going to be checkmate. And if it's not, I'm going to cry. Holy cow, we are one away from a personal best. Okay. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Okay, so next up here, I think that this is the right play off of the bat. Going with instinct. You have the pawn protecting both of these, so you don't have to worry about it. The king is forced to drop back to this square only. At which point then, I think that you can just drop your queen straight back there. Just think about this one more time. Queen goes here. Are we currently in check? No, we're not. King can't take because of this. King is forced back to this square. Queen can go there because it's protected by this battery, and it can't go anywhere else then. I think that this is the right call. Dude. Okay. Okay. So I think we could go here. It's protected by our king. Where can the king go? That is the real question. I think this is going to be one of those ones where you push him. You're going to end up pushing the king back to one of these squares here, right? At which point, then you can go ahead and take the rook here. And, you know, if the king goes there, he's screwed. If the king goes here, I mean, I think that the king's just in a losing position at this point. So I don't really care what happens. Let's just go for it. It seems right, guys. I don't know. Yep, that felt good. So now the question is, how do I proceed? Because there's probably going to be a correct and a wrong result. I think... I don't know, man. I'm real scared. I'm so scared I'm going to screw it up. I'm so scared I'm going to miss it. Oh, man. I am so glad that I took my time on this one, because I'm pretty sure I just saw the line that I need to take, and I would have missed it if I didn't take my time. I think the correct move is here. I think that is. I was actually trying to debate whether or not I take with this or take with this, but the reason why I stopped myself is solely because of the fact that I couldn't tell which one was a better winning position for me. And so then I was just like, well, is that the right move? So I think that this is actually going to be the right move here. And then he's going to drop back there, and then we're just going to take it. And then it's just going to be checkmate, and then I'm going to have a new personal best. I really hope that this works. I'm going to be really sad if it doesn't. Let's just see. That's right. That's right. Let's go. New personal best. You saw it here. Let's go. Oh my God. I wasn't even going to record this today either, so I'm feeling extra good about this. All right. Wow. That feels pretty damn good. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, so you could go here, pinning the knight. Here's the problem. I don't think that I can do a whole lot after that, though, so I'm not sure that that's like the move I want to do. This knight's really not even under any pressure right now, so I don't even know if I need to really move it, if that makes sense. I think I could go here, and then I'm creating a fork on these two pieces. I like that. If he takes here, then I just go ahead and take. Could just ignore it altogether, and I could just, you know, take his... He could just take my knight, but if he does that, then, you know, I just get a free piece, basically. Shit. That's one thing I have to think about, though. If I go here, he goes there. Then he's got my king in check. And he's going to get my pawn. So that's probably not the right move. Okay? So that part makes sense. I think that we go here first. They'll push up here, at which point then we can push our pawn up, making it a harder decision, and then we'll get another piece. I think that that's the right move. Got kind of scared. So I think I go here. He'll take, I'll take, but we're happy with it because we'll be up a piece essentially. We'll be assuming that like this queen's gone and both of these are gone, then we are pretty clearly in the lead then. I think that that's the right move. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, this has to be right. Take there. I think I could. I could go there. And then if he takes here, I mean, I could get another queen, but I think that we want to get the queen off the board. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't try and get too tricky. Oh my god. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Okay. Serious question here. Why in the hell is this one so hard? As like, what level is this? I mean, this is level 30. Why is this one harder than all the rest of them? Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly here, but is this not just the right move? I mean, it just is. It's protected by here. The king can't go there. King can't go here because I'll have the queen there. Can't take there because of the pawn. There's nothing stopping me from going here. I just don't understand how this is a 30 when all the rest of them are so much harder. So we're at 31 right now. All right. Pressure is mounting. Okay, so this is kind of like a trap. It wants you to go. Oh, it wants you to go there, so that way it gets a free queen take on you. You don't want to do that. But you also don't want to necessarily just like lose your piece here. So, what do? Well, you could go there. If you do that, then the king is pretty much forced to go here. Which... then what? Well, then you could put the king in check here. Yeah, I mean, this just seems like the right first move. We can figure it out more as we keep going here. Okay. Now I think that the right move is probably going here. Because even though we're not checkmating the king in this sense, we are getting the king out of protection. And that's pretty much a win in itself. And yeah, I mean, it just makes a lot of sense. Let's think. Let's just take a sec, think about it, and then go on. Okay, I think that this is the right move because if we go here, then they can just push up, and then we lose all momentum there, and I don't think that's the correct move. So I think we go here. It's kind of allowing us to like minimize the damage that's going to happen down here while also being able to attack his pieces down here. I think this is right. I could be wrong. This is very well where it could all end. I'm very aware of that, so hey, I got further than I thought I would. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Fingers crossed. We're not dead yet. Okay. So now I think the correct move is to go here. You got the pawn protecting. Can't go here, can't go there, can't go here, can't go there because now we have this protected. I think it's just going to be checkmate if we go right here. This is unbelievable. You guys are witnessing history right now. We got black to move. Oh my god. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do here? I mean, I could go here. That seems like a good move because it protects this piece. It protects that piece. However, oh yeah. I mean, I think that this is for sure the best move. Let me play out a scenario for you. Okay. If I go here, it's mate in 1 right there, right? So he's going to do everything he can to make sure that that does not happen. What's he going to do? He's probably going to go here and take, right? If he does that, then I go all the way down here, keeping my queen there so that way it keeps these 2 pieces blocked off. The only thing that this person can do now is to drop the rook back, at which point then we can just take, and I think it's just going to be a checkmate. So I think this is the correct move here. Okay. Okay. Well, I disagree strongly. Can I... How is that not the best move? I really liked that move. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That one feels wrong, right? I mean, I could go here. It's not even gonna let me like play it out again. What is the best move here? Let's think about it for a second. Then if I can't come to it, then I'll just go ahead and you know, just move on with my life. But I'm pretty disappointed. Like, where else could it be, you know? I mean, I'm not crazy here, right? So if we take there, you're just going to take here. I could put him in check, but if I do that, then I don't know. I really liked my line. I don't feel like this was an incorrect line by any means. I think that this was just a line, and the game was being a little too harsh on the judgment. 1878, though. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. A little bit on the longer side, but that's probably because I'm fucking insane at chess. But as always, if you like today's content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and see you.